football at its absolute best.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
I love it, baby.
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! By Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. McGrath for the win. He got it.
If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit did to do, and welcome into more important issues. It is Sunday, November 2nd. Sorry, guys.
We didn't want to be here.
Yeah, we didn't.
We wanted to be here, but under different circumstances.
Sure. It's a tough weekend. Last night was just bad. It was not how anyone wanted that evening to go. I think even for some Oklahoma fans, I think they're probably ready to get rid of Brett Venables, so I think they could have accepted a loss last night, which hurts worse.
Yeah.
And here we are. I have not made amends with last night. I've slept a lot today because I got home about 1 and probably didn't fall asleep till about 2:30. Got out to falling back, so it was really just 1:30. Yeah. I don't know, man. It was just a bad night. Just a bad night. What's up, Chris? Good to have you in here.
Yeah. It was bad. And what sucks is like after a loss, you just have to like sit like Sunday, you just sit around and kind of think about it all day long.
Yeah.
And what could have been, like what plays here and there could have been different, should have been different. And we complain and, you know, there's stuff on Twitter and whatever. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff out there. And I guess we can start with this. And you might think differently, Caleb, so I'm not going to speak for you. But the fire Josh Heupel thing is it is crazy.
Well,
but at the same time, I get your frustration last night because there's
twofold.
a lot of it.
Twofold. It's dumb. Number one, if you're ready to move on from him, just sit around. All these job openings, he'll have to pay his buyout if he wants to leave. So why would we do that? That's
right.
You want Danny White to keep increasing our tickets? Calm down, man. I paid or whatever 1,600 divided by however many home games there are. I paid that to sit and watch that crap last night. I don't want to pay 10% more next year to do that because guess what? I've been a Tennessee fan long enough to know no, doesn't matter who's wearing the headset, same shit, different year. It's just nothing's gonna change. Nothing. 2022 was a lot of fun. We still got our ass kicked at South Carolina, bum team. It just is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
We should have known this team can't play complimentary football to save their lives. They haven't been able to all year. Georgia was a fluke. Their defense just sucks. We know that now. I don't know. You can blame it on the kicker, I guess. It was a meaningless kick, turns out. Y'all ready to ship him off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's time to accept it. We suck at football. We'll never make a Final Four in basketball. We better start packing Lindsey Nelson for Josh Elander. That's the only damn thing we can win at.
Yeah. That does make the Tony thing hurt. I know we're excited for Elander, but it does make the Tony thing hurt just a little bit more knowing what happened last night with that football program. Because, yeah, I think Tennessee teeters on that, like, good to – it's not even elite. Like, it's just good. Like, there's good to it, and you're like, you know, just one more step and we're right there at a lead. And Tennessee just can't get over that hump for whatever reason. They can't get out of their own way. That is a terrible loss at home because that is a team you should beat the brains out of.
Yeah.
That
and then-
Oklahoma team sucks. Let's be honest. They suck.
Yeah. Well, and then everyone's mad about a very, very talented freshman having the opportunity to make a critical catch. Well, who the hell are we going to throw it to? Because anytime we lined up Chris Brazel and got him in one-on-one coverage, he got shoved out of bounds. He got bullied in one-on-one coverage. Braylon Staley doesn't even have a first down if Oklahoma doesn't miss a tackle. Credit to him. That was a great play. But, Landon, we don't score in the second half until late in the fourth quarter if they just wrap up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are we going to do?
Quarterback is just chucking it up because he's scared
Yeah.
of his own shadow. Our offensive line can't block. I don't know. I think I'm out on NIL. Like I just think it's worthless. Like don't pay people because everybody that we've paid is either hurt or barely. Like Boo Carter got that big contract, didn't even play a defensive snap last night.
They've lost 0. I don't know why he's still on the team. They have no trust in him. He can't even fair catch a punt.
Yeah.
And that's a great question. Someone asked, I saw it before we got on. Because I had a thought I hadn't fully pieced together. I wanted to get some of your thoughts on it. It was from All Everything. Shout out. Great listener. Appreciate him. How much has Heupel been propped up by taking over Tennessee during the NIL era? I think the floor has greatly been elevated at Tennessee due to NIL and our deep resources. I don't think the NIL era has done anything for Tennessee, it turns out.
Yeah, no. I mean, football-wise, no. I think it has helped probably with basketball and baseball, like land a few kids that you probably wouldn't with a good NIL contract. But, yeah, the ones that you've kind of went out and –
Who have we gotten out of the portal due to NIL? Not just – I mean, you get Joey Aguilar this year out of the portal. That wasn't it. It had nothing to do with NIL.
Right.
Except, I mean, maybe the other way. You got rid of one guy.
Brazel, maybe? I don't know.
But was that even like, I mean, I'm sure there was some NIL, but I mean, he came from Tulane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you're poaching from an SEC school.
Yeah,
sure.
like if we have these resources, we're not using them. We're not putting together $30 million rosters.
No.
If we are putting together $30 million rosters, holy hell, we're bad at it.
You know how good the atmosphere was last night, Caleb? Tennessee got 2 commits last night after losing in just terrible fashion after that.
Which it's funny. I mean, everyone's criticizing the atmosphere, which I think it's been a problem all year. And I mean, we can say they're pricing out the normal fans, whatever. I think it's a lot more than just the prices of the tickets. And I thought the atmosphere was fine last night. I mean, yeah, it wasn't elite, but also a lot of it goes into, I mean, we can run by the drive charts if you'd like. And it's hard to like, this isn't the defense's fault, but you brought it up earlier in the year when the defense couldn't get off the field on third down, that it's hard for the crowd to stay in it when you continually allow them to convert third downs.
Sure.
Kind of same point of this game. It's hard to stay in it when nothing goes right. It's hard to stay in it when you have a 3-minute timeout constantly.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay in it when anything that good happens, it goes to review and it goes against you.
Or there's 800 injury timeouts.
Yeah.
And then after the injury timeout, then we go to a TV commercial break. And
live and the game was to start at 7:30, doesn't start till 7:50.
Yeah.
The live viewing experience for sports has been just bullied and it's awful thanks to the freaking mouse. I'm over this freaking mouse. I hate Disney. They've ruined sports. It's awful. Why a game can't start when you say it's going to start when the game before it finished early is beyond me.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they're saving time for Johnny Knoxville to make it such a weird appearance.
And you can't even hear him.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that pregame show was very weird, by the way.
I didn't get to see it.
Too dark?
No, so sat down, this is just me trying to be a good husband and it just turns to shit. Just like me being a Tennessee fan. Try to do my part and it just turns to shit. So get our seat, ready for the light show, and my wife's like, I really want like a Coke Zero. And I'm like right now? She's like, I'll go get it. And I was like, you just came all the way down them steps. You are 30 weeks pregnant. I am not going to make you go back up those stairs to get a drink. I'll go get it. Went up there, ordered Coke Zero. She's like, all right, cool. Paid. She's like, hey, it's out. I was like, it's out? She's like, yeah, the Coca-Cola guy's on his way. I was like, so you made me pay and knowing it was out. And she's like, do you want anything else? And I was like, I have a pregnant wife that's for. And if I bring anything other than what she says she wanted, it's not going to go well for me. So I waited 25 minutes for a Coke Zero until my wife got so mad that I missed everything that she came up there and she's like, I'll just take a Sprite. I was like, okay, but that was your decision. I did not make that decision on my own. That was yours. So I missed the live show. And I mean, whatever. It's a live show. Whatever. I'd rather stand than see the live show anyway. But
I did.
That was a sign I probably should have just left.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Good. I'll give you my good and bad of the fan experience. Well, I'll give you some of the bad. So good. I found out Tennessee has a bottled Dr. Pepper in the stadium now.
Okay.
That Danny White is going to keep me coming back somehow. Credit to him for making that move.
10%,
Bad.
10%.
Do what?
10%.
If that's what it took to get Dr. Pepper in, deal done. I'm in. We had a kid sitting next to us that he was having a good time. I think maybe aided by some outside influences, having a good time.
Okay. You said kid, I was thinking like 8.
Young enough that I don't think it was alcohol. But also there is not an age limit on what I believe could have been the outside influence. Just outlawed. Because the second half was different. So I don't know if he had it on him. But during the light show, during the pregame, he kept yelling at me and my brother because he had his phone out. And at one point, it wasn't even recording. I don't know if he knew that, but his phone was not recording.
Heck yeah.
And he was like, do you guys not want to record this? And I have my radio headphones on, and I can hear him. He's so loud yelling. And I was like, no, I'm good, man. Thanks, though. I'm fine. He's like, you're going to want
to me.
Do what?
You should have on the airdrop.
I was going to say, I can have him send his videos if you'd like. But he's like, yeah, I mean, this is awesome. And I was like, yeah, I'm watching it. I know it's awesome. And I'm not able to fully watch it because you won't shut up. And also, all you're going to be able to hear in your video is you yelling. So finally, I just said, hey, man, you enjoy how you enjoy it. I'll enjoy how I enjoy it. That did not shut him up. And then finally, I was just rude. And I was like, hey, man, the official Tennessee account will probably have this on YouTube tomorrow, and it'll look a lot better than what you're filming right now. I'll just watch it that way, which I don't care about the live show. I'm not going to watch it that way. But yeah, it was. And he did that. I finally switched to my brother because I think he was ready to kill him. So I finally switched with him, and he did keep trying to talk to me, and I just was able to not hear him, thankfully. Well,
who's
not understand
who's
him.
more hot-headed in that situation? Is it Sam?
Probably me, but I have my headphones on, so it was easier for me to ignore him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He did also keep elbowing Sam. Not intentionally. He was just all over the place.
We had a guy about 10 rows up from us, and he would just yell. And it was a kind of a great experience because it gave me some comedic effect in there. And he would just yell, and at the end, he would just yell bitch at the end. He'd be like, sit down, bitch.
Is this the second time? I feel like I've heard this before.
No.
Okay.
I
Maybe
think
it's someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I told you that last night when we got back to the thing.
That's very possible. That's very possible.
Okay.
The kid did keep yelling after everything that everything kind of good that happened or cool that happened. He would just be like, F yeah. Like the light show started, he was like, F yeah. It's like, yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Sick.
And maybe he would listen. Maybe he was just high on life. I don't know. And hey, he might have had a good time, win or lose. So good for him.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have blacked out. That would have been a lot better for my mental health.
I'm just glad I didn't have to walk across Henley Street Bridge back, or I would have been tempted.
Oh, I did, and I was like, Raven, I will just.
Oh, y'all walked? I thought y'all ended up riding with your dad.
No, because he has to cross Chapman, and
I thought y'all just ended up finally. Okay.
Yeah, love the guy, but man gets too stressed driving. I'm like, we'll just go get our steps in. So, yep,
Yeah.
we did walk, and it did cross my mind. I was like, I'm crossing right. Like we crossed when it was kind of backed up, and I was like, I could just keep running.
Yeah, you could just stay here too. People
Yeah.
fly across that bridge. It was just so frustrating. The whole night was just it didn't start good.
And going back to the complimentary football.
The game started good. That's about the only thing that started good.
Mm-hmm. And it was going to start really good until we just missed an assignment blocking, and tight end just couldn't take the guy down. And we didn't review that he stepped out of bounds.
So I'm glad you bring that up. Did Star Thomas step out of bounds? I think so. I never saw a video review that showed him stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, it wasn't definitive. And like I told you last night, if it takes that long, there's no way there's indisputable evidence that he stepped out.
Which that's my question is if you were like, okay, this one took that long, did it cross anyone's mind for the Oklahoma touchdown? Like maybe we should have taken that long on that one rather than just while they're standing over the ball.
Yeah.
And then they're saying Josh Heupel can't take a timeout there. He can take a timeout if he wants it. He has them. Mm-hmm. You all can decide to review it or not in that timeout, but he should get a timeout, and he tried because everyone was like, he didn't try. I was watching him. He asked the line judge for a timeout, and they did not award it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't great, but in reality, he just would have stepped out like the 15. In the back of my mind, I was like, let's just get the ball back and let's move on.
It probably doesn't matter. You're right. Yeah. It's just infuriating that then we have a similar play happen.
Sure. Yeah.
Or we end up going 3 and out because we run it 3 straight times. We run a QB power with a guy who just doesn't have a business running a QB power in a game we can't run it in.
Yeah, that was mind-numbing to me. We want to talk about like the offense didn't do well. There was poor execution. I'm not going to sit here and just bash play calling after play calling when, we turned the ball over twice and our own 30-yard line. Like that has nothing to do, or their 30-yard line. That has nothing to do with us or the coaches and play calling. That has everything to do with execution, missed assignments, and a guy just chucking it up because he's got happy feet in the pocket because he's got hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, running the ball 3 straight times after you get a turnover, you have the momentum.
Yeah.
And you just give it right back to them. And then you have a penalty, and then you give them a short field. They have it at like the 50. As our defense answered the call. Everybody's like, you need to step up, and they finally did, and the offense had no answers for them.
And there were some frustrating aspects of the defense last night, but the fact of the matter is they played good enough to win the game.
Yeah. And I think as bad as the defense has been, they played good enough to win every football game.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Well,
Georgia maybe not. Technically in the end, yes. So did our offense, but they failed. They went dark for 2.5 quarters in that game.
Sure. Yeah, they are definitely to blame, but they have played good enough to.
Yeah.
It's not like that's the only reason that lost you a football game every single time.
Sure.
It's the offense that's been – the defense is what it is, but the offense has been so up and down. Like there's no
way too hot and cold.
Steady Eddie to them. They just go like they do nothing, and then they'll be good for a quarter and light the scoreboard on fire. Like it makes no sense to what we're doing. And it's either like we have big plays like the Braylon Staley, or we kind of stall out. And the crazy part is we had 3 penalties last night, Caleb.
They had everything a lot too. I don't remember what they finished at, but they had
everything that we've wanted to fix seemed to be fixed last night. And then we just forgot in a week, we forgot how to execute on offense.
They had 11 for 104. They should have had 12 for 109, by the way. That was egregious.
Oh, yeah. That was on the
delay of game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the touchdown. Apparently, they lined offsides.
They did have 2 guys. Offsides, their helmets were over the football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again, if you're a line judge and you're looking down the line, you can tell me that Braylon Staley's shoulders are effing turned, but you can't tell me they're lined up off sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. And I will say how dumb the play calling was on one play. That 4th down, I know it was drawn up and it should have worked. But dude, why in like big situations do we like take out the guys that get you in that situation? We take out Brazel and Staley and Mike Matthews and put in a heavy package. Number one, you let 40 seconds come off the clock. You take a timeout. And then you put in the same personnel that was in there.
Did Oklahoma not call that timeout? I can't remember.
No, we did.
Oh, okay.
Because time was running out. Because you had put a defensive lineman and Nathan Robinson was in there. Then Nathan Robinson had to freaking pass block. He's a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
And so the play, I mean, they kind of blow it up a little bit, but and then Jack Van Dorselaer like acted. It seemed like he was not prepared for the ball coming to him at all. I just don't understand why we keep going to tight ends. If I'm Josh Heupel, I'm like, yeah, hey, 4th down or on the goal line, anything to a tight end, get it the hell out.
I mean, it's frustrating. I don't know if there's anyone I guess I trust our receivers more, but I also look at it last night, like outside of a few plays, they haven't really proven to be just easy go-to guys. Braylon Staley is probably the only one that I'm like, I would go to him on any situation.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like your 4th down could be like that.
A drag route. I don't know.
Yeah, or a screen pass. It works every time basically, except for one where we miss a block. But
no. That was on Staley. He backed right into Brazel. You got to know where your blocker is.
Wait, which one?
It's that one where they like set up and backpedal.
Mm-hmm.
He backpedals right into Brazel, trying to block that guy.
Yeah, I mean one got blown up. I forget which one it was.
The one it was towards me. I think it was Staley that caught it and Brazel that was blocking, and he backpedals right into him.
Hmm. There was one coming my side where I think Staley is blocking for Brazel, and he misses the block and gets Brazel hit. But I don't know. I'd rather see that than I think there's so much pressure the entire game, and you just kind of invite it with a play action to a tight end. I mean, Joey's throwing it off his back foot. It was quick, and I don't know. Van Dorselaer, he didn't really have time to. I guess he just got turned around and hit him in the face mask. I don't know. It was just. I guess it's a good play call if it works out, but it just seems like, man, is that what you do? Like, we don't have anything better than just like a backyard rush throw. You put a defensive lineman at the pass block. That just seems dumb to me.
It's one. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. If he catches it and works out, it's a great play call. I mean, my God, I mean, have we ever had maybe Max has. We ever had a kicker to kick 3 50-yard field goals in a game? Has it even been done? And he had two. One, the first 55-yarder was a dong punch. I mean, murdered it. The next two just barely get in. Mm-hmm. And they both start outside the post and knuckle in.
Yeah.
And then squeak by. I mean, it helps. I guess it helps when you wear knee pads the size of your pinky rolled up to your thighs.
Yeah.
I mean, we got beat by a kid in biker shorts last night. June came early, apparently. I mean, that was a hideous sight to see on a football field. And I'm a kicker. I love special teams, but yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to. I like what Kirk said. You should penalize them for just looking like that.
Yeah, agreed. Is that Tate Sandal? Is that his name?
Santel, I think is how you say his name, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
He has 4 55-yarders this year to happen last night.
At one point, I think he had 13 points, and Tennessee had 10, I think, at one point in the game.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Or maybe it was tied. He had 3 field goals and an extra point, and Tennessee had 10 points. I think that's what it was. I don't know. The offense has to do better in the first half. I don't know what that was from Joey Aguilar, but that is – I mean, that's the thing. Like, we haven't really seen that.
And they weren't even really they were just bad throws. They were just bad decisions. They weren't even trying to really make
plays. Another
plays.
one in the fourth quarter.
Outside of that one in the south end zone, they weren't even really trying to make plays. Like that one he threw that almost got caught, but the safety slipped. Like he just, what were you doing?
Yeah. I don't know. This team isn't playing good football, and if they don't figure stuff out and play some complement, I mean, they're going to lose 2 more games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you play like that against any of the 2 opponents besides New Mexico State left, you're done.
And it does kind of feel like this season is kind of over, but if you go and win at Florida and you beat Vandy, I think that is like you're going to look back and where you were from the start of the season and be like, okay, like that's kind of where I thought we would be.
Yeah, sure.
Losing your starting quarterback, losing 2 corners. I think you'd probably take that. It just sucks that you've seen where this team could be offensively. And then you see, like on Saturday, where you see where the defense can be. And they just can't put it together for whatever reason to be a really good football team.
Sure. Yeah. Someone up here mentioned Dwayne Hancock said they were lethargic. I agree. I thought looking down at the field, especially late in the second half, I feel like they knew they were going to lose that game. It just did not. Body language did not look like they had a lot of energy. They looked how I felt. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at them didn't give me any more confidence.
Yeah, it's like we were on the defense instead of taking the game to them, which we should have. With that crowd, that atmosphere, I don't know. And again, that's kind of on Josh Heupel because his former team, he's got to have those guys ready to go. And it just did not seem like they were ready to play that football game last night in certain times during the game. Yeah. And Ethan Davis is your best tight end. I'm going to say that too.
Yeah.
We have a question here. Who has been the most disappointing player this season? One of mine up there is Miles Kisselman.
Yeah. As far as expectations and the reality is gone, it's got to be him.
Rough game from him.
Him or Blue Carter.
Yeah. Had a drop, and then, dude, that you got to find a way to make that tackle.
Do you want to hear the saddest thing about our offense last night?
Yeah.
Joey Aguilar was our best graded player. Threw 2 absolute awful interceptions.
Jeez.
He made some big plays. He made some, besides that 1 4th down, made some big plays with his legs.
What was his grade?
68.7.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. So, just a bad game.
Yep.
And you know what? Let me ask this too while we're on it. Why the hell are we not defending the A gap in a run the clock situation?
Yeah. It is insane the way our defensive line lines up. It's like they know, and they will literally like change the play to run right there. And it's like, holy crap, man, they got us. It's like, duh. If you open it up where you have 3 guys on one side of the center and you have the other, that's the edge, they're going to run right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They did it with John Mateer last night.
And that's what's crazy is like, I don't know how many explosive plays they had on offense last night. Couldn't have been a lot. That was one of them. That was one of the few.
Yeah.
Because, that's what they did a good job of limiting were explosive plays last night. Now, they let John Mateer get loose for a few, and that was frustrating, but, for the most part, contained him.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks. People were ready to leave the stadium, and then you get the pick. You're like, okay, it's not over
By
yet.
the way, fire that offense coordinator. What the are you doing?
Yeah, that's so dumb. I tweeted, I was like, Oklahoma deserves to lose that football game after they do that.
That was incredibly dumb.
But they were playing Tennessee, so of course that did not work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredibly dumb.
And then also to not just kneel it out there, very dumb. You could have you can kneel it out there. I think we would have had like 10 seconds left if we get the ball back. Instead, we get a chance to score and get an onside kick. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then your offense, your offense was humming at that point.
You got outcoached by an imbecile, Landon. The more I think about it, you got outcoached by an imbecile. He has no business being a head coach, as is evident by not even being able to get guys lined up on a punt team. I mean, that was awful to watch. They didn't want to throw the flag for whatever reason. Took them forever.
It took forever, yeah. I mean, he had to run to the white hat to actually.
That's illegal substitution. It should have been flagged the moment they came out there with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get so much more irritated thinking about that game. That was just, you can't lose that game. There's no excuses.
And with Tennessee, like the way that they've played football games, I mean, it is like they could be sitting a lot worse right now. They could have lost to Arkansas. They could have lost to Mississippi State. But that was a game where you did too many bonehead mistakes and it cost you a win on a team you should have beat. Like Tennessee's way better than Oklahoma. Oklahoma fans can say that they won and they did. They ended up winning the football game. But if you looked at stats and everything else, Tennessee whooped their ass, except for just turnovers.
Yeah. That's the second time, by the way, you've outplayed a team this year and lost.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, what's your biggest take on Josh Heupel? There's a lot about him going on. I know there's some. I mean, we're sitting here not saying he should be fired, but I do think he deserves criticism.
Yeah. After that last night, for all the reasons we just listed, yeah, absolutely deserves criticism. I don't know what's going on with this offense. Whatever you need to raise my tickets prices by, do it to go get Alex Golesh as his offense coordinator again. Holy crap. Go do it. I'll pay it. Mm-hmm. I'll be back in those seats paying whatever you want, Danny, if you can get Alex Golesh as his offense coordinator. I don't know. I mean, I think Joey Halzle is obviously not the answer. I think the biggest problem is how easy it is for this offense to go dark for long, extended periods of time. Chris mentioned it seems like every unit on this team, though, can go dark for periods of time. So I don't know what needs to be fixed exactly to keep that from happening. Like, I mean, it is again, like, it's just part of the sport. There's going to be ups and downs, but my God, are our downs down? They take away from our ups every time.
And it seems like it's getting, like, our offensive line is getting worse. I don't know if that's like them playing around with it too much or what, but it seems like they had a good thing rolling and then all of a sudden, like, they can't protect anymore or they can't run the football. And I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
My thing with Josh Heupel is, like, I mean, yeah, he got this program to where it was good again, where it was competitive. I do think he has a ways to go to take that next step. I mean, he's got to avoid the bad losses. He's got to play his teams have to play complementary football. They have to quit shooting themselves in the foot so much with penalties. I mean, I do think there needs to be changes in the offseason, not with him.
That's what's crazy is if you win this game, you probably avoid the Josh Heupel era bad loss. Like, unless you lose to New Mexico State somehow after beating Oklahoma. If you win this game this week, you probably, like, you can't say Vandy's a bad loss looking at how they are this year. You couldn't say Florida at the Swamp. It's just depending on how it happened, of course. You couldn't say it's a bad loss. But no, he had to get that signature bad loss down. Yeah. He wasn't going to let a season go without getting it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you do to kind of fix that. I mean, the offense.
And sack up. If you're a player, sack up. It's an elimination game. Those are the games you got to find a way to win no matter how bad things are going. You're the better football team. This is do or die time, and you can't sack up and figure it out. Oh, it's crazy to me.
Yep. I mean, now you kind of have to win at Florida, and now you have to beat Vanderbilt, which I think you had to beat those teams anyway to get into the playoff.
I think they'll roll over. Everything I know about this team, I think they'll roll over.
Yeah. And that's
I hope they prove me wrong, but everything I know about them, I think they'll roll over.
I mean, you think that the hype will talk is bad right now? If you lose to Vanderbilt in Florida,
that stadium's going to be empty for Vanderbilt. It's going to be dead. There's nothing to play for.
You end up going 7-5. Yeah, I mean, that team's going to have to, like you said, nut up a little bit because it could get a lot worse really quick.
The West End club's going to be empty. It's going to be embarrassing. That Saturday after Thanksgiving is going to be embarrassing. I don't know if I'm going to go because I know how embarrassing it's going to be.
Yeah, and you can say what you want about Pavia, but I mean, at least he looks like he wants to win on the field.
Sure.
And he's going to come in here ready to beat Tennessee. So I mean, if they do roll over, that's going to be a bad next couple days for Josh Heupel and that Tennessee football program, because you've proved that you can get to that level. Now, if you keep dipping below it, I think there is going to be issues. And I will say this: I don't think Tennessee is a great football team. I think if this team does, the way that they have played these last couple games, I think whoever they face in the playoff, it was going to be a lot similar situation to last year.
Sure.
They just haven't proven to me that they can go beat somebody they shouldn't.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, Chris. I don't think we're far off the beginning of the season expectations, but you also, as a team, you went and played well and changed expectations, so you got to live with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just part of it. I think your bottom line should have been 8-4. So I don't think it changed too much, but also you look at that game and you're thinking, holy crap, I don't know. The fact that you found ways to lose rather than find ways to win. And it can't, I think the only game you really found a way to win this year is Mississippi State. Every other game that you've won, it's kind of just like fallen into place, or you found ways to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you end up going 7-5. I think you worry about our commitment's going to look elsewhere, things like that. Like you could, I mean, next year could be a lot worse too. I think Chris just said that, and yeah, it could. You don't know what the quarterback situation is going to look like. The entire offensive line is going to have a complete overhaul, minus Jesse Perry and David Sanders.
Same thing. Isn't he just a sophomore, junior?
Yeah, maybe he has another year.
He definitely has at least one more year.
Yeah. I think Moy's gone. Lance Hurd's gone.
Yeah.
And then I'll say this, and maybe you think differently. I think Tennessee needs to find an elite running back. Like, they need a dude that can just go. And I think Deshaun Bishop is great.
There's one at Baylor. You better be all in on him.
Yeah. But I would try to dip in the portal and find somebody there. I think Star Thomas is good to start the year. I don't know why he gets limited action now because he had a few rough games. I mean, if that's the case, we should try another quarterback. Joey Aguilar had a rough game. If we're just going to go off that, I don't know.
Yeah, schedule doesn't line up next year to be a good one. Good news is they're a bunch at home, but man, I don't trust our home crowd anymore. I'll say that.
Yeah, you keep losing home games. I mean, that stadium's going to be empty quick. Oops. But you'll have more people complaining about ticket prices and on secondary markets because everybody will be selling them.
Yeah. Hey, but at least we're getting a hotel and some shopping centers and a Morgan Wallen saloon and probably a Kenny Chesney saloon and maybe a Jelly Roll saloon. So Theo Vaughn showed up last night. Maybe a Theo Vaughn saloon.
Yeah, why was I mean, I guess that was a night game, but like I thought they were gonna do some big announcement, as many people that were there. Or at least like they've like made it all public of like, oh, Morgan Wallen's gonna be here, Peyton Manning.
I didn't know Morgan Wallen was there.
Yeah, he
Hey,
was.
shout out to Leanne Morgan. I love Leanne Morgan. Leanne.
Yeah. She was there. I was like, okay, I thought Morgan Wallen was gonna say like he was playing in Neyland again. And maybe he was, but then you're losing and they're like, yeah, nah.
Johnny Knoxville jinked us. Nah, he's South Knoxville's finest. Don't you dare. I want to know who. I don't know. I didn't know he was a big Tennessee fan. I mean, I figured he was a Tennessee fan, but I didn't know he was a big Tennessee fan. Enough to like. I mean, I just assumed he was a Tennessee fan. Like you just grow up here, like you are.
Yeah.
But I know I've seen him wearing. Doesn't he have that picture of Oh, that was in the South Oil jersey. Yeah. I disagree, Chris. I'm excited. I get your hot heat. I meant to respond to your tweet and I forgot. College football games need to be played in college football stadiums. Bobby Dodd is a legendary stadium. That was the only way I was going. I'm excited that the game's in Bobby Dodd. I'm excited to watch Tennessee lose to Georgia Tech and Bobby Dodd.
And looking at the playoffs, I mean,
it was ours. Miami gets just they just get punked by SMU.
Yep.
Georgia Tech, speaking of the devil, gets punked by NC State. And then Tennessee, with a chance to just redeem it and, get back in the conversation, gets punked by Oklahoma. And Brett Venables, who him and his best friend are hanging on to their jobs for dear life. Tyler from Spartanburg wants both of their heads right now.
Yeah, that Oklahoma team's like John Mateer's not good. I mean, he can run a little bit, but that's it. He's a terrible quarterback.
Yeah. I wonder when we were going to find out, too, that every time we motioned a back, every time he motioned a back out of the backfield, he was running it. I wonder when we were going to learn that.
Oh, yeah. Like, when they went empty, I was like, hey, guys, like, this is very obvious. He is not going to throw this football.
And then, I mean, when Jeremiah Thielender's in the game, just have him spy the quarterback because he's not going to cover anybody worth, like, he can't cover anyone.
Yeah.
So he's either blitzing or spying the quarterback. I don't know what we were doing while we're complaining about the defense real quick.
And like Perlotti doesn't go back in. I understand, like, you got to be smarter than that. I thought it was.
Everyone said he was still in bounds. I mean, I thought it looked like a dumb play.
Everyone said he was still in bounds too. But I'm not mad. Like, if you're going to get a penalty, like you're just trying to make a play, I'm not that mad about it. But then you don't see him the rest of the game. I didn't
realize that. Yeah, he just played 9 snaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand that because I thought he played really well against Kentucky, and I thought that was a missed opportunity to get him more playing time in a game like they're running the football.
Yeah.
And their quarterback is running the football. Why do you not want to have your fastest linebacker in the game?
Yeah.
I mean, the defense played good as I'm sitting here complaining about it. I just didn't understand that. There's a lot of stuff that I just don't understand about Tennessee sometimes, and I think that's just being a Tennessee fan, to be honest.
Aaron Carter only played 17 snaps. I mean, it was Edwin Spillman and T-Lander pretty much the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought Josh Elander missed a golden opportunity to just fire up the crowd.
He's not that guy. I wonder if he would be now, but he's not that guy.
I know, but I thought he could just give us just one, just like pump it up.
I was shocked they didn't show Tony. I guess that maybe they were worried about the booze.
Yeah,
I don't know. Was someone wearing a San Francisco Giants jersey last night?
There was
on the Jumbotron.
I don't know. I saw one in somebody put it on Twitter. It was at West Town Mall.
Oh yeah,
somebody had one.
Yeah, and it was 22.
Yeah, the wrong number.
You gotta be careful ordering from Fanatics too early.
Yeah,
they're not taking that shit back. Sorry, bud.
Yeah,
I think someone was wearing a black San Francisco Giants jersey because I think they showed him on the Jumbotron and it got booed.
Oh. Yeah, just a tough night. Tough night. I mean, I think you had a ton to play for. It's a bad loss because of your one night game, blackout uniforms, Josh Heupel's old team. I mean, just so much was kind and
Quit wearing black. Don't ever wear black again. This is what we did with the orange helmets. Don't ever wear black again.
You think so?
Yeah. You can't put on a performance like that and get to wear those again. And we got to watch them in gray the next time they're in Neyland. I mean, why is orange even our color anymore? Danny, just start wearing different jerseys every week and sell them. That's how you make money. We're pink, green, purple.
I have seen, I think this was kind of a jinx. I have seen our record in black uniforms, and I was like, okay, let's stop jinxing it a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's over now, so you can't wear them anymore.
Yep. Yeah, sell them off for hundreds of dollars.
No, just give them away. Just be done with them.
Well, you can't make money off that, Caleb.
I know, but we're done with them. They're Nike. We can't make money off them anymore anyways, so.
The helmets. You can sell the helmets.
Sure.
What do we do to fix it?
I don't know. I mean, I just got to stop caring. That's what I got to do to fix it.
What about next year? Like, what are some positions you're like, dude, please go hammer in the portal?
Secondary.
Yeah,
that should be your $30 million roster. Should be invested in your secondary.
I thought Idris Farouk played well last night.
I did too. He was your highest graded defensive player, by the way.
Okay,
yeah, I thought he played well.
Yeah, a safety. I think you probably got to go get a corner, some sort.
You got to get safeties too. I mean, you have young bucks that haven't proven anything, and I know they've been thrown into some bad situations, but Idris Farouk's the only one you'll have.
Yep. Yeah, linebacker is probably on that list too. I mean, I think you like what you have in young guys, but I don't know.
Interior D-line. Maybe edge rusher. I mean, probably you're probably you know what? Just go. If we truly have unlimited resources, like Danny wants to pretend like we're the highest invested program besides Texas, well, why don't you go get a roster that matches Texas money? If you're saying we have this money, go spend it. Because like that's kind of insulting to be told we have this money. Well, then why is it not being reflected on the field? At least Texas can say, well, we spent this money. I don't think we can say that.
I think there needs to be incentive-based pay.
I agree with that.
I don't think we don't give, you don't get a raise before you do anything. No.
Yeah.
Incentive-based pay.
And if people want to hit the portal for more money, we've learned our lesson, let them go.
It's not going to work out. Yeah,
it's never going to work out. Let them go. Let that little birdie fly. Kick him out of the nest.
We will have Redmond. Hood is gone, and McCoy's gone. So you could have Ricky and Redmond, but I think you're going to.
Ty Redmond looked good last night too, by the way.
Yeah, I thought he played well. He was more decisive, and it just looked like he had more confidence last night.
I thought it looked like he had taken a turn, kind of hit a wall, but I thought last night he played really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need a nickel too, because I mean, Boo's gone. I mean, we just don't.
He's not. He needs to be gone.
Yeah,
you're not even playing him, so why are we paying him?
I think you just had to play a guy named Boo on dark mode game. I don't know.
So you got like what, 2 punt returns?
Yeah.
Why is he not returning kicks if he's returning punts and not playing defense? By the way,
that
Peyton Lewis is an awful punt or kick returner.
Dude, I was saying that last night. I was like, why the hell is Peyton Lewis? I mean, if you're going to go 2 backs, Star Thomas is back there before Peyton Lewis or DeJuan Morris. Anybody really other than Peyton Lewis.
Not a good decision maker either when it comes to fair catching and returning, which is probably your primary goal is that player.
Yeah. I mean, probably offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, I think you need to upgrade probably just about everywhere in the portal. Yeah. Like if you really have this money, Danny, you need to tell Josh Heupel you need to hand him about 40 blank checks.
And what do you do? What do you do at quarterback next year?
Don't you just got to hope one of these guys can step in and do it? Like,
I think you're right, but at the same time, it's like you're going to go in with just 2 scholarship quarterbacks.
I mean, yeah, you got to go get someone out of the portal, but I don't know if you. I mean, maybe there's someone. We won't know that until January, but maybe there's someone, or I guess December. Maybe there's someone you can go get. I don't know. Or no, January now. Isn't that the window? Did they change
Yeah.
that officially?
I mean, I think you have to go get one. I just don't like who's willing to come in here knowing that like Georgian, like, is there a Trinidad Chambliss somewhere that's like, yeah, I'll come in there, or Van Buren from Mississippi State that was just like, yeah, I'll go back up Nussmeier. I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe there's just some kids that you can just talk into doing something dumb like
I
that.
need to just do what Brian Kelly did, not care, and go play golf on Saturdays. I'm glad you brought up Brian Kelly. That man's got it figured out. Go kill a few kids and play some golf on Saturday. Sounds like the
Yeah,
life.
I mean, as bad as it was last night, it could be worse. We could be LSU right now, where they don't have an AD or a head coach, which we've been there before. Not too long ago, actually.
And we've got an insane governor. So, yeah, we're working there. We're getting there.
Yeah. Yep. I just love that the governor is like holding like the university hostage.
He must be out of terms or something because, buddy, if there's one way to lose that vote, screw it, these people's football team.
Mm-hmm.
So he just can't have any terms left. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, buddy, you could lose your biggest donors from this.
Who do you think ends up there? We didn't really get to Kivett. Like, I mean, we knew when we got Kivett on, we were not going to be talking about some of those segments. So, we didn't kind of go over the.
I'm glad you brought him up.
Kelly
We're actually getting him back on right now. He's joining in just a second. Yeah, no, I don't know. Here's my question: who wants to take that job? Because they're holding like buyouts hostage now. They're like, yeah, which, hey, respect to that governor. He said we're not doing that crap anymore. He said, screw you, Jimmy Sexton. We're not bowing down to your money games.
Yeah.
And now they'll probably cave when it comes time to hire a coach. But at least he said it one time. Yeah, I mean, who's going to want to go there with knowing that it's win or go home, literally, for LSU? Like, Brian Kelly's a bad hire, first off. He never won anything significant in Notre Dame. He never won a conference championship at Notre Dame. I mean, why do you think he can win LSU if he can't do that? It's crazy. But no, I mean, just
some people are going to go look up and they're like, is that true?
Yeah. It is true. It is accurate. It's just not telling the whole story.
Yeah.
But it just never the right fit. LSU has a ton of resources. I think it's the best job in the country, but it's not a drastic, like Notre Dame's also a great job. And he couldn't win anything of significance there. This just wasn't a good job. But he also like won enough to be relevant. And they weren't happy with that. He was 1 year away from taking the next step at every point in his tenure. So he's proof that like it's win or go. Ed Orgeron won a national championship, and a year and a half later, they're like, peace. We know that was a fluke, buddy.
And I would say, like, I mean, as good as that team was, I mean, Ed Orgeron probably on paper is probably one of the worst coaches to be at LSU, and he won one.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Definitely in this century, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, they theoretically should have their pick of the litter. They've got the money. Especially if that children's hospital is still operating where they can funnel money through, they have the money. They have the resources. They have the talent. Year in and year out, the state with the most NFL players is Louisiana. That's up against California. That's up against Texas. I don't know what it is this year, but pretty consistently, Louisiana tops that list.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all lined up for whatever coach comes in there. But now you mix in this.
It evens the playing field because, like you said, it's one of the top jobs in the country. Now it's kind of like Florida's like, hey, I mean, right now with what they got going on, we're just as good as they are. And I think same with Auburn. Like, hey, we have some FU money too. Don't forget about us.
And we don't have a governor trying to oust you any chance he gets.
Exactly.
Now, don't doubt it. He can get involved. But yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting. Here's what we're going to see this year with the amount of big jobs open. It's going to look like the NFL good old boys club where a lot of coaches are going to pop up at these spots because you can't just go have without taking huge chances, which any hire is kind of a roll of the dice. But there's a difference in taking a coach that has had a big time job versus a coach that's never coached at that level, who's won at smaller levels. Like it's different. Like James Franklin's probably going to show up in one of these positions, not necessarily Florida or LSU, but he's going to show up in one of these quote unquote big openings.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think he could be at Auburn.
Did they finally pull the trigger? Last I saw, he missed his tee time.
Yeah, they did.
Or he got it. You know what? That reminds me. We got, speaking of country club tee times, which I'm not a member of the country club, but that was just to top off how great my weekend's been, Landon. I get a email from our head pro about how I'm not booking tee times correctly when I am. And buddy, I've been on fire this morning. I've had a few emails typed up that have probably been over the line, so I haven't sent them. Ooh, you're gonna treat me like I'm Hugh Freeze, cancel my tee times, like I'm losing my job.
That's crazy. So what did you do? Like, or you just
we're just like we booked it correctly. Like that's it. It's that simple.
He's like, no, you didn't.
He was like, oh, okay, I'll talk to them about it. What did he say? My statement still stands because they're gonna have to charge us the public rate or something. I don't know if he's gonna still try to charge us that rate. I mean, he can't, but he may still try. I don't know. It's the mess that's been up there. Yeah. So we're taking up a lot of valuable tee times apparently when Several's been just empty for months. Okay. But we're taking up. It's our fault.
Got them.
They're struggling
every dollar you can out of it now.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault that Several's struggling. So.
Sure. Yeah. Gotta have somebody to blame. You're just a tall guy.
Yeah, I'm sure they were really busy today, so he had time to sit at his desk and look up who was booking tee times incorrectly. Mm-hmm. He must have been packed.
Yeah. No one's booking lessons or anything with him.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, they did fire Hugh Freeze. Not a shock. I was surprised it wasn't sooner. Yeah, losing Kentucky though is a fireable offense. Just terrible.
Oh yeah, in that way especially.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see kind of where this all shakes out because, I mean, if you have Florida, LSU, and Auburn, Penn State coming open, they want big name people, and so if you get these like Lane Kiffin or Eli Drinkwitz, like those,
which is Kiffin going to leave? I think is what makes all these openings even more interesting. Like Auburn was linked to him last time. LSU would want him. Florida would want him, but is he going to leave?
I don't know. Like LSU would he'd probably take that, but then like all the stuff going on right now is like, man, your situation isn't so bad.
I think he'd be dumb to leave for LSU right now. Florida, probably not, but he probably should go to take that job.
Yeah, but is it like it is like talent there? But I think with NIL, like it's not the same thing. Whereas, like, man, if I'm the coach at Georgia has such a advantage over everybody else because of the talent there. I think it's leveled out some where that's not the case because of the transfer portal and NIL. Like, Ole Miss isn't great. Like Mississippi isn't great with talent, but they also can, if they have resources pouring in, like they can NIL and get guys there. It's not that hard to get on a plane and go somewhere anymore.
Well, and just knowing what we know about Kiffin now, I would be a little surprised if he leaves. But he does have Jimmy Sexton, the billionaire, on his side. So
I would be shocked if he took Florida. I wouldn't be shocked if he took LSU. I'd be shocked if he took Florida.
Oh, I'm the other way around.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to be Joey Freshwater again. I don't know.
Well, he's also mentioned Steve Spurrier. He wants to be Steve Spurrier.
Oh, God.
I mean, his whole persona makes sense when he says that.
Yeah, he does wear a visor, too.
He also does wear a visor. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Leave it to Tennessee to miss out on Steve Spurrier as a recruit. Get Lane Kiffin, who wants to be Steve Spurrier, just to leave for a dead job in Southern California. And now he's one of the best coaches in college football. I mean, that's just why am I a fan of this team? I can't fathom.
Yeah. I mean, the people that want to fire, I mean, you just look back at the last couple coaches Tennessee had, it's like, hey man, I'm good with Josh Heupel. I don't want to get into this mess of trying to land a coach and we miss out on a few and you end up with I don't know, Hugh Freeze, I guess. I don't know.
If Hugh Freeze gets another job, I mean, that dude's the biggest swindler grifter of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He should have stayed at Liberty. I mean,
Gus Malzahn, is he going to be thrown in somewhere?
I mean, he should be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long he's going to be at Florida State.
Yeah. I can't believe that job hadn't opened up yet.
Yeah, they're bad. I don't know. There's something about Florida schools that they're always so hyped up and then they just fall right on their face.
Because they usually have a ton of talent.
Yeah. Which, of course, anytime we try to get some talent from Florida, does not work.
I hate being a Tennessee fan so much. I hate it so much, dude.
It's tough.
I'll be there cheering, but I hate it.
Yeah. Who are the two best teams in college football, you think?
Ohio, I mean, it's Ohio State right now.
Dude, I think it's Indiana, too. Like, those two teams, Indiana is blowing out everybody.
Fair. I can't believe I can't believe you swung a full pendulum in a year on this one.
Dude, I mean, I bet on them every week because they keep beating the shit out of people.
I mean, Texas A&M's got to be up there.
Yeah,
they've got 4 games left. It's not too late to go Texas 8-4, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think Bama is like those.
Hey, copy Brandon Gann's password there for his bank account. That's probably what it is, right?
I got it. Yep, logging in. It's got to be. He's got to have TVA, right?
I bet. I'm sure. I guess it's typing A&M like that. I guess that's ampersand through.
Oh, okay.
Because Chris just posted it too.
StreamYard.
Yeah. I don't know how it's shown up on your all's end, but it's just a bunch of backslashes and letters and numbers M. So, yeah. No, I mean, and then I mean, I think you got to throw like Alabama as of late. I think it's in the mix to be one of the best. I'm not really fully bought. I mean, Georgia just has so many flaws. Not that Alabama's flawless, or Texas A&M for that matter. But
I think it's those 4 schools are like
as of right now, as it stands today. I think so.
Yeah. I think Oklahoma's not good. I don't think Texas is good. I think this is true where like you could maybe just have maybe we like every year we decide on how many teams should be in the playoff.
We go back to 4 this year.
Yeah, and this year's like, hey, I mean, we know who the 4 best teams are.
Yeah, let's just cut to the chase.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
I know one thing. I ain't going to no bowl game.
Danny will love it. That's a good payday right there. You know, it'd be a better payday, a home playoff game.
Yep.
I like how everyone was like tweeted Danny White this morning. And I'm like, just a week ago, you were getting grilled.
Oh, yeah.
For calling him enemy number 1.
Yeah, people were saying I suck at my day job. Like, I was like, what? Somebody looked up my LinkedIn or just like called me out for my. They don't know I was top performer last quarter, Caleb. But they will know now.
Is that real, or do you just print off that certificate, keep it at your desk?
It is
okay.
real.
Because I've thought about getting a sign for my parking spot that just says Employee of the Month, but it's just my assigned parking spot.
I should do that. Yeah. They don't know me.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I just tweeted out first.
A lot more people, though, are like they were more upset about the environment than I was. I mean, and again, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was It was definitely not one of the best I've seen of Neyland.
Right. But also,
but-
when you give up a defensive touchdown, after rolling and just give the lead right back. I mean, that's hard to get up for. And I think we go even when we have a big play, I think it's our offense. Some of it is too. Where we have a big play, like we cheer for that one time. If we don't score, we're right back on the ball. So, I don't know. I thought it was loud during defense.
I thought we were better on third downs last night than we have been. And I said, Neyland finally got a freaking delay a game penalty, and they go back. They assess. Okay, I have no problem with them talking about it after throwing the flag and saying, and the line judge going, "Hey, he got the timeout in time, no penalty." But they never have a conversation about it, and they assess the penalty, and then the line judge decides to have the balls to step in and say, "No, he got the timeout in time." No, do your job the right way.
Sure.
That's
Also,
why you all get the chance to confer. The white hat doesn't just turn and say. He talks to you all about the penalty, and you can't step up then and say he got the timeout in time. And then people say on the TV broadcast, Venables even turns around and says, "My bad," like he didn't get the timeout in time.
I mean, before they blew the whistle, the play clock was at 0 for 3 seconds.
It was down there, yeah.
Also, another thing that I noticed, we run out of bounds with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left, and they let the time roll down to 2 minutes. Does the clock not stop?
So I guess they said he was pushed out of bounds. He was running out of bounds. If they want to keep him in, they need to tackle him in bounds. That's a dumb rule.
So that's a rule if he's pushed out?
It's a rule if I can't remember how it reads, but yeah, but that hurts the defense. If the defense is down and they want to stop the clock to preserve time and they push him out, that should reward the defense. But in that scenario, it would hurt the defense.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. I was like, that the clock stops.
Yep, apparently not. You can thank the mouse for that rule. Had to get these games chugging along so they can get more TV timeouts in.
I do need to keep a count. Maybe I'll do it for New Mexico State, but it's not a big game, so maybe I won't have as many.
I don't know. I'm so pissed at Disney. To have Kirk Herbstreit, of all people, tweeting out to go sign this petition to beg YouTube TV to cave into ESPN and Disney's demands that we pay them more money. How dystopian is that? Why don't you put your dog in a car like a normal person and go to your day job instead of flying them around? What world does he live in that he can ask me for more money?
Yeah,
it's absurd.
Also, Kirk. I mean, let's.
I like Kirk Herbstreit, but have a backbone when they ask you to do that.
Right.
That's.
Also, everybody sees right through you. They sign your checks, you moron.
Yeah, I hate to pull this one, but buddy, there are literally people starving tonight, and you're doing that bullshit. I'm sorry. Have we not been just squeezed for enough money? It is going to be hard for me to care about sports anymore because it costs so much money to enjoy sports. I might go back to the good old days where I have an antenna and I just watch ABC, CBS when it's on on the cable because it's insane.
Yeah, when I saw that of Kirk Herbstreit, I was like, dude, you're such a mouthpiece. And
yeah,
we Tennessee fans, that firsthand. There is some media members that are a straight mouthpiece for the university. Anything that somebody else says, they'll go against it just because they can't say anything bad about them.
Yeah.
But who pays them their check every day? Which I get it. I might be the same way, but I'm not.
Unless Danny,
unless you want to start riding my check.
That check. I'll be a mouthpiece.
You can see right through that.
Brandon, I think it's under 4 minutes in the first and second half when going out of bounds gets you to stop the clock. I believe it's a new rule. Right? Isn't it 4?
I don't know. It used to. I thought it was until they set. I thought it's all the time until they set the ball, right? In college, I think in the pros it's different. It keeps running until the last 2 minutes.
Unless they updated the rule, they made that one inside or what, like 4 minutes or whatever.
Okay, I don't know. Who else played this weekend? Ohio State, Penn State. That wasn't a good game. 38-14. Indiana beat the brakes off Maryland. Georgia is really confusing. Like you said, they have a lot of flaws. I don't think they're. I mean, we should have beat them, and we have a ton of flaws. They won that one 24-20 in a neutral site, so not really good for either team. Ole Miss beat South Carolina. NC State taking down Georgia Tech 48-36. And now Brent Key was getting thrown out with some of those jobs too. And then he gets 48 put on his hard-nosed football team. And then Texas was beating the brakes off Vandy, and Vandy comes back, which – what was that?
Okay, it's the NFL's up to 5 minutes. College is under 2.
Okay. Where they
This is a
don't
terrible
stop
article. This is a terrible article. I got to read more.
Yeah, it looks like Arch Manning is back, I guess, or he was against Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they're saying that was his come out game, man.
Yeah, I heard that was I think a Vanderbilt fan tweeted Arch Manning waited all year because he couldn't wait for this Vanderbilt football game. Yeah, that's the one he circled. SMU takes down Miami. Miami now has 2 losses.
Okay.
That
This article says September 4th inside the last 5 minutes of the second half. I don't know.
Didn't give it to us.
Oh, that's the NFL. So that may be the NFL rule. I'm glad college has a rule to run more time down. Shout out to Disney. That's probably a Disney rule. Guarantee it's the freaking mouse's rule. I hate that mouse. I hate that mouse. I'm canceling my Disney subscription tonight.
There you go. It isn't good anyway. If I didn't get the bundle, I wouldn't have it either.
So I have the bundle, so I'm probably not going to cancel it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
chill. What are
2
you
years in a row that Miami has started off the season hot, and then they have just pissed it down the drain.
Yeah, that's a team too. Like talking about paying for players, that's an expensive football team.
Mm-hmm. Texas Tech beat Kansas State. I think big football game next week. BYU Texas Tech in the Big 12. I love that now we can just kind of be a fan of college football and just love more chaos because our team has nothing to do with it anymore. It's kind of sad, but
I just don't care.
Yeah. Utah beat the crap out of Cincinnati. Michigan, I mean, they talked about how good Bryce Underwood was, and I hope Ross Kivitz listening to this. I mean, they look terrible against Purdue. I mean, I saw a clip of him, there's Bryce Underwood is so good. I was like, holy crap, I bet they beat the crap out of Purdue. 21-16, he had 145 yards and a pick.
Yeah.
And this guy sucks.
Yeah, he stinks. Hey, what about Nebraska losing to USC and your boy Matt Rule hadn't beat a top 25 team in Nebraska? How crazy is that?
I'm shocked, Caleb. I'm so shocked. That guy he's a loser. He's always going to be a loser. He's going to fail up to Penn State, isn't he?
No, probably.
Oh, this guy just sucks. He sucks. I mean, he must.
That would be a Penn State thing to do, to go from a
members.
guy who can't beat a top 10 team to go to a guy who can't beat a top 25 team.
he must employ a lot of media members because I mean they love pumping his name up.
Well, then they have that insufferable QB. Blank on his
Raiola.
name. Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, Duke.
It's just funnier too because he's like fatter than Patrick Mahomes, so like it very much fits like Temu version.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Houston got beat. Yeah, Nebraska.
Yeah, by West Virginia. That's an awful football team.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah,
Dylan Raiola, Caleb, 10 of 15, 91 yards and a touchdown.
Is that a good stat line?
Hell no.
Yeah, all these scores were rolling in while we're in the stadium, and I'm enjoying them, and then we put on that just whatever
performance. Yeah.
But speaking of which, Auburn, Kentucky was supposed to kick off the same time as we did. 7:30 was the scheduled kick. They finished when we were like 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hugh Freeze got fired, and Tennessee was barely starting the fourth quarter.
Dude, it took so long. I mean, there were so many injuries. I'm like, well, what are we feeding these guys? I mean, we're made of glass. And then we have a guy like obviously concussed, like, I mean, just out of it. And we have guys patting him on the helmet. I'm like, I mean, we just have a straight up dumb football team, Caleb.
What's hilarious is as soon as he went down, I ran to the bathroom. I didn't know he'd be down that long. I was like, oh gosh, this isn't good. Came out. I was like, I'm sorry for pottying during this time.
Yeah, gets up.
I heard they said they were bringing out like extra medical equipment. I thought they were going to cart him off.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't know where he was at. We have guys just patting him on the helmet. Hey, you're good, brother. I mean, like, let's just jar it around a little bit more.
Which, as a football player, I hate it when people just smack me. Which I know they weren't smacking as hard as they could. People like smack me as hard as they can on the helmet.
Yeah,
because oftentimes, when you're like coming off the field, whatever, like there are oftentimes like people would smack me. I wouldn't even like have my helmet strapped up, so it's just turning.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got ear hold. Basically, guy slapped me on a helmet from another team. It was Deshaun Mobley. It was our sophomore year. I got in the game. I chopped him down because obviously not going to go head up with that guy. Made a business decision. He got up, said good hit, and just whacked me, dude. I mean, my face mask was on my ear. Right.
At least you were strapped up.
I was looking through my ear hole.
Hey, what happened to good old just pats on the butt?
I don't know.
Like, I can't get a concussion from that.
I don't know.
At least I hope not. Be a hell of a smack.
Or can we not do like fist bumps anymore?
We're talking about Brian. We were talking about Brian Cushing yesterday, headbutting people without a helmet.
Yeah.
At least do that. At least headbutt me without a helmet. Like when you don't have a helmet on, I can feel like I won, even if I'm hurting.
Yeah,
I won. You're bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's whoever bleeds first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a dumb football team. Just tough.
Are they going to finally fire Shane Beamer?
I mean, why didn't he just take that Virginia Tech job?
I don't know.
And just go. Get out. It's like the opposite of the bill. Stay as long as you can. No, get the hell out of here.
Go to Virginia Tech and stay as long as you can.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we do from here, Caleb. I just want to win. That's all I want. I just want good football. Smart football. Execution. I mean, it just feels bad that like talent isn't the issue. Like that was the issue for so long, and now we have the talent. We just can't figure it out.
Yep.
Florida's a must win at the Swamp. Please at least do that. I mean, let's get something out of this season. At least break that streak. Can't break anything else.
This would be the year we do it when we have absolutely no reason to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not?
They're going to hire Lane Kiffin, aren't they, right before that? And that's going to make me sick. All right.
Jimmy Sexton's the most worthless alumni of all time if he lets Lane Kiffin go there.
Yeah. Tennessee got some recruits today. Guess we'll mention those real quick. 3-star tight end Luka Wolf was committed to Cal out of the NFL Academy. 6'5", 246 pounds from London, England. And, was committed to Cal. Took his official visit this weekend. Committed to Tennessee. Tennessee needed a tight end in this class. They land one in the 3-star tight end. Going to be another project, I assume, kind of like Emmanuel Okoye. He looks, I don't know, more like a tight end, I guess, than Emmanuel Okoye did. But we'll see. We will see. And then I don't know if I'm going to say this. He's a 4-star offensive tackle from Siegel High School in Tennessee. Princeton UAFO. That sound right? UAFO?
I like it.
Okay. He also committed out of Murfreesboro, 6'6", 316 pounds. My God. Number 6 player in the state of Tennessee, borderline top 100 player. Tons of offers, but yeah, Tennessee lands one of the best prospects for the 2027 class in the state of Tennessee. And Princeton UAFO, I'll go ahead and say it again for you. Out of Siegel, do you know what classification Siegel's in?
They used to be a 5'8", or maybe 6'18". They're big. They're a big school, but I don't know their exact classification. I also know a lot's changed in Middle Tennessee, so they could be anywhere between 4. Well, they're Murfreesboro, so I'd say at least 5A.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Probably. 5 or 6. Yeah, I know a lot's changed in Nashville, so I was gonna say anywhere between 4 and 6, but they're Murfreesboro, so I'd say probably still 5 or 6.
Yep. And Lady Vols landed a 4-star Gabby Minus last night during the game. Tennessee baseball also landed a recruit.
All right, good to see Ross Kibbett working on the weekends. About time.
Top right-handed pitcher. And Caden McCarthy is his name. Yep. And then the Lady Vols lose a player in Ruby Whitehorn.
Yep. Unfortunate, but this is kind of reminds me of the Caden Salter situation where it's like you can't be doing that stuff when you're already in trouble.
Yeah, kind of have to cut ties there.
You give the coach no choice when you continually do that stuff.
Yeah, on thin ice and can't mess up, and when you do, it's time to move on. And she kind of even mentioned it. Like she had like a statement about it, and she was like, "Yeah, like I mean, I didn't hold up my standards or the Lady Vol standards, and it stinks. I apologize. Going to take time to work on myself." So at least she understands kind of the situation, and no hard feelings. That is a tough loss for Tennessee, but I mean they won by 100 points the other night. I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
That's it for me.
All right. Guys, go check out our good friends at VIP Play. Use that promo code MORETN. Bet just $20. You get $100 in bonus bets. Gambling problem. You know what to call. 1-800-889-9789. You must be 21 and over and located in Tennessee to bet. Also, go check out our good friends at Hovey Dry Goods. Hovey Dry Goods, use promo code MORE for 15% off that first purchase. And then rowback.com, use promo code MORE important issues for 20% off that first purchase. Thank y'all again for listening. Tough episode, tough game on Saturday. We'll be back on Thursday I mean, let's talk about anything else. I mean, we're going to preview. Oh, we have a bye week next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Good break. We need the break.
Yeah.
We need the break.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have a special guest and just talk about absolutely nothing for an hour and a half like we do with Ross Kivett. So thank y'all again. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.